Is it purposeful that you're not centered? 3, 2, 1.
What's up, sickos? I'm Maddie.
And I'm Anna.
And today we're going to be doing the Kurtis Conner AI-generated Kurtis Conner video. In this video, we're taking the closed captions from two of Kurtis's most popular videos.
Goat Story and Russell Hartley's TikTok's dating coach.
To generate these, we wanted to use the same service that Kurtis used, but neither of us really know how to write code, read code, understand code. So we used a different AI generator, which was...
It was called InferKit.
And what InferKit does is you basically have a text box and it will take the lines that you've put in and use that cadence either to write a story or write a poem or continue something you've had. So we took lines that introduced new material in Kurtis's videos and had the AI generate the next part of the video.
Here's what we got. So, folks,
I hope you're enjoying the videos, and you'll enjoy them even more when I start them off with an extra greeting, because that was really fucking weird. Every time I do one of these from the top of the page, you'll hear, I won't go into details because it's too gross. But every time I have to do an extra greeting, or if I'm just talking about a regular routine, the extra greeting is like, why don't you come back and I'll talk about something else. But when I do this one, I'm really cringing. I had to do it 4 times the past couple of weeks. I've never seen this before. It's really strange, but I'm gonna forget all about it. See, when I do the freaking extra greeting, if you like that, you continue watching the rest of the video. If you want to turn it off and go check your email or something, just let me know, because I have to delete it so that I don't have to deal with it for another week or 2. Let me tell you this, Goat Story ruined my life. I first saw it in a horrible coincidence. It was Christmas Eve night when my wife and we wouldn't have any little kids to share the holidays with. So we went to a party. But our kid's grandma was there, and she had a very mean, cruel sense of humor. So when it was dinner time, she ordered them to make as much noise as possible so she wouldn't have to eat alone. And the kids went to town on their food, and they never stopped talking. Then a minute or 2 later, the grandma told them to eat faster. I should mention that she was dressed up all in black. So when she said that, she had on all black jeans, but I digress. She said, Goat Story, your grandma has told me that you guys never stop talking. I don't want to hear it. Go to your rooms right now. So the kids ran out of the room, all peeling off their clothes, and they tried to run away under a nearby bed. But I guess grandma was sneaky because she was hiding behind the bed, and there were some other adults hiding as well. It was horrifying. Then one of the men, all in black, who I think had a flashlight on his face, pushed them down and said, "Ha! Guess I did it again. The Goat Story." And then they left the room. This film features a comedic story about a village boy, Jemmy, and his goat friend in medieval Prague. The young Prague tailor and his pet goat live with his brother in a secluded and supposedly haunted house. Trouble arises when a human woman who was robbed of her belongings by a group of thieves turns up seeking shelter. The player controls Jemmy and his goat in Prague, solving puzzles and stealing from the thieves to help the woman and save the town. iPod was the 5th highest grossing domestic film of the Czech Republic in 2004, bringing in more than $77 million in the Czech Republic. So the movie starts with the main characters, Jemmy, and his aptly named pet goat. The goat has been lost in the jungle with lots of other birds, like rats. After being evicted from their jungle home, a bonobo takes them in for the winter. They try to climb a tree, but they miss and fall to the ground. Drum roll, please. Where they meet up with a tribe of wild people who seem pretty tough. The tribe is like bees to honey, with their sticky fingers and kisses on everybody's cheeks. But they are having a party, and Jemmy, prince of the group, it is his birthday. As the tribe freshens up, we are introduced to the evil Queen Mother. We are introduced to Jemmy's mate, Sally the Sweet, and Michael the baby.
From hell.
Not really. But we needed a nickname for him, who's come all the way from America to enjoy celebrations. That's how life was like back then. Anyways, I was working at this marble place when this guy came up to me and he said that his roommate wanted to get his one piece of the marble, you know? And you know, that guy who was running it was gay. He was like, you need to give it to him. Well, I can't. I gotta work.
Well, you can quit when I leave.
You're gonna leave?
Yeah.
No, you're not, man. I'm gonna do it myself.
So I was up there working when this guy Corey comes up and
Hey,
says,
Riley, I just got a call that we gotta go to New Orleans next week.
No way, dude.
No, it's fine, man.
No, I'm not gonna do it. We're supposed to go to New Orleans this week, dude.
and I went to my manager and I said,
Look, I don't want to go to New Orleans. I got this week off. His dying wish was just to piss everybody off by ruining the clock. They kept the clock and you're dead. His last words were, and piss off all my friends, which makes his last words more consistent than call the clock immediately. I love to read, and I've read some cool books, like, you know, the Tao of Physics. This guy says the Tao of Physics is like smoke. It's not really real, it's just more smoke. I used to think that you could set fire to a pot, and your friends would be okay with that. I was always giving in-laws away. Man, I can't believe I kept going with that argument. We could go to prison for sending back misdirected goodies. Or worse, for whatever it is we do. Well, either way, you're gonna go to the slammer. I always say it's better to be selfish because it gives you more fun than sharing. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Now get going. Wait, where do you go from here? If you're a blogger, or you're a YouTuber, or you're a big time actor, or holy fuck, hold up. Follow Jack if you want to see more videos. Follow him on Instagram, follow him on Twitter. Here's his email, veryverygood@gmail.com. And if you want to write me, my email is veryverygood@gmail.com. I appreciate your time. All right, goodbye.
So today we're gonna be looking at yet another weird guy who makes bad content on the internet, and his name is Russell Hartley. If you've never seen his videos before, I apologize in advance, because I'm about to begin the most disturbing article I've ever written. His name is Russell Hartley, and he is a guy that makes gross dick-centric videos. He runs a shitty production company called Mudflap Media. His business card even says Mr. Russell Hartley. He also is currently writing a book called American Dick, which in itself is bizarre because his real name is Russell Walter. His other name is Tingles, and he likes to push. Mr. Hartley is literally 19 years old. He hasn't gone through puberty. He is literally a grown man still wearing his fucking shorts in public. He is the epitome of a twink. He is a fucking 16-year-old man. No! You don't even know. Dude, imagine being a content creator and this is what you do. The mark of an honorable man. I hate you. This is why you don't get hate, and this is what I want to say to you in particular. I hate the idea of YouTube creators being treated like less than ordinary people in every way. I hate that it has happened. If you did this to me and I had a choice, I would choose to have you run away screaming and leave a scar, not a scarlet letter, for the rest of my life. You are not a zombie or a victim. You do not deserve the hatred and humiliation you receive. You deserve respect. If there's something that you would like to ask in correspondence, please ask. You don't have to leave YouTube. I do not want to. I hate YouTube. I want to change the content creator ecosystem. Do I need to say anything? I feel like this whole video could just be a montage of his videos and then just a photo of me like, no wait, what happened? Did I do this? Okay, this whole show is depressing and not at all what I thought I was gonna see. This episode, I think that we are all equally horrible people and possibly sociopaths. Is there any way for me to turn myself into some kind of law enforcement? Do you have any contact information for someone? This is also confusing. I would like to go see a psychologist. I'm feeling so lost and I don't know what to do. Okay, you were programmed from birth to be a programming agent for some greater good? Russell Hartley is a horse from the 50s who lives underwater. One Man's Treasure is a fun and funny story that captures the essence of being a teenager. It is about friendship and how to trust people. He is the horse in charge of his school, and no one has ever seen him, let alone talked to him. He is also a meteorologist, but he is really lonely and he wishes someone would talk to him. Then, one day, he comes across a new type of fish that has been nicknamed Kermit. Kermit is the only one in his school that is able to talk and communicate with Russell. They develop a special relationship. But Russell is a tough and dangerous guy, just like the weather, and Kermit is a delicate flower. Can Kermit survive Russell's friendship? It is not a confidence and dating show, but a series of dudes going on and on about how they can pick up chicks. What's really so surprising is that it exists at all. I mean, are we all like, oh, there are now these shows about how to pick up chicks? Is this the way things are going? I'm just shocked. It's like, people. Okay, there was a time when picking up chicks was just a passive art.
That's hot.
You could just sit by a lake and people would just take it. And like, that's the way it was. And guys just had to ask a girl out. They didn't like engage. They just had to like go and talk to her. There was no show, no effort, nothing. And guys were like, sure, I'll do that. Okay. That was passive. Today, it's all a major social event. It's just a lot of people. Our boy, Russell Hartley, the underwater horse from the 50s who has sex with phones. He says in his TikTok that he's a consultant for like high-level individuals in real estate. He was charged with desecration in 2011 by some angry group that turned up in a town called Tempe, going into garbage cans to get spooky videos on the local videos on his phone from the manhole cover under the town lake. These must have been the same people that raided the same manhole in '80. His lawyer is advising him not to fight the charges and just to do community service in an assisted living center. The Attorney General spokesman said, "I'm sorry. This is a very complicated and difficult case to explain to the public."
The law is clear.
His words are not entirely reassuring, as Russell could get up to 10 years if found guilty. The state has other motives as well. Sorry that I had to show you some bad content, but if you enjoyed the video, please press the like button, because believe it or not, all you get is those crappy ads. I never took my own content seriously enough to show you anything interesting that actually came from me. Like, I just never got into this blog enough to put any content to it. But for your video, I will give you some amazing music that I have not yet heard by the original artist. However, they have pretty much been re-released over and over again. I like the first re-release I heard of this song. While you're at it, take a look at a very low resolution clip of me doing an acoustic song, complete with my dad getting sick, as in a coughing fit, that made it nearly impossible for me to finish the song. Okay, that's that for me. See ya, nerds. Yay! What the hell did I just see?
So that was our AI Kurtis Conner video.
If you did enjoy the video, please press that like button, because believe it or not, all you do is get those crappy ads.
Yeah, 1 like equals 1 crappy ad. So,
Comment, subscribe.
all right, bye. Goodbye.